Yo, how's it going, everybody? So, give me a second. I'm finishing up setting up something. Hope y'all been having a good day, so far. I know Twitter has been having a dumpster fire given with the recent news of the Unite Championship series apparently being taken out of the World Championship series. So very unfortunate times for fans of Unite as a whole. Yeah, news has been kind of crazy for the Pokemon sort of things. Yo, what's going on, Nicotine? Yeah, it's so much bad news for the Unite scene. It's kind of unfortunate, honestly. And I know a lot of people are gonna be affected by it, especially content creators who still play the game. I mean, when they drop a game from the esports scene, especially like this, it doesn't spell a good thing for Unite. So it's gonna be kind of unfortunate given how Unite is a very polarizing game, but it's such a fun game to watch, like tournaments and stuff. It just sucks all this is happening. So Pokemon Unite is like Pokemon's version of like Pokemon's MOBA. Like, it's not like League of Legends or Heroes of the Storm or Smite in that case, but it's like it's its own MOBA with its own rules and stuff like that, but with Pokemon. It's a 5v5 MOBA with like top lane, bottom lane, center area, which they call the jungle. It's fun. There are some Pokemon that are kind of like, oh man, strong. Like, they've added like Yveltal, they're gonna add Palkia, Solgaleo, and Reshiram. And they're also gonna add like Toxtricity because they kind of revealed that in the Pokemon anime episode. But I don't know where the game is gonna go with how they just did this recent announcement. So yeah. Yeah, Tinkaton's in the game. Got Master Ball with Mega Golurk, but should I use Mega Camerupt? I think it depends on your team. Like, I feel like if you're gonna use Mega Camerupt, like, it's gonna be a different feel where, like, instead of having a physical ghost type, you're gonna have a special fire type that can use ground type attacks as well. I mean, this kind of depends on the composition of your team. Honestly, I mean, you can probably test it out and see if it works. We're probably gonna just do some matches in the meantime, get away from all this horrible news that's happened in the Pokemon Unite scene of things. So Rain, Mimikyu, Lamora. I think I'll lead Pyroar, Venusaur, bring Torkoal. You know, bring Mammoth Swine. Okay, so they lead Glamora. I'm a. Oh wait, I can't. I decided to try Mega Scizor recently. Did pretty good. Mega Scizor is very good, especially with a rain team. The only problem is just fire types and Charizard. But yeah, Mega Scizor is pretty good. Oh my god, oh my god. Who do I have? So Pelipper. He didn't bring Swampert. Yeah, I've got a Heat Wave and they're switching to Torkoal. Oh, that's good to hear, actually. I feel like once you understand how to play against Charizard, it's not really going to be a hard matchup. Man, that does a lot. Oh, this Scovillain is not having fun. I'm gonna go into Mamoswine. On the off chance he actually has yo, what's good, Squall? Well, that's a good way to start. Wow, that's rank 2. Oh, wow. I mean, I know it's early in the season, but like that's rank 2 is crazy. Oh. Hello, yo, what's up? No, I'm not hearing the echo. Just trying to actually set up how to do this in OBS actually. Let's see. Hopefully that actually works. Let's see. Oh god, another Zardwai rain team. Let's see. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch, actually. Yeah, Twitch and YouTube and TikTok. Yeah. Probably have to turn up the let's see. I'm gonna add this to probably gotta lower the yo, thanks for the follow as well. Let's see. I could catch him off guard and do solar beam. No, I'm just protect. It's probably got a. Let's see. Because you're gonna be just fine, right? Let's see.
Not bad damage.
Yeah, not bad at all.
For the Venusaur. Interesting.
Yeah, because my Mammoth Swans was Focus Sash, just to deal with like Zard and stuff. Yeah, but I could just bring in. I mean, he didn't set up. Oh, he did set up light screen. I was gonna play it safe and do overheat and switch and torque.
That play.
Yeah, I feel like this is the most annoying matchup in the entire game. Well, it's now about to be the most annoying matchup. That's fine. It's probably like Weather Ball or something.
He had 51%. You had got him down to like 13 or 11. One of those.
Yeah, I think I should just go. I'm gonna do Heat Wave again. Heat Wave and Weather Ball. I'm just Weather Ball the Pelipper slot. Honestly, fine with that. Charizard.
Interesting. What the heck? A Rain Charizard team?
Yeah, this team has been popping up all over ladder ever since that recent tournament that just passed. I think a player named Marco Fierro popularized the concept.
Is it just so he can like use like kind of just like weather controllers of some sort?
Yeah, plus Charizard has Weather Ball, so you can just hit weather ball, water, insulating fire inside, and stuff like that.
Okay.
He's gonna put damage in my Torkoal, so I'm gonna go weather ball again. So I'm making him click wide guard again and just switch into. Oh, he's faster. Okay. So his Zard is faster. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, I know it's Tailwind, but I know he's faster now, so I could just go into I got an idea. I'm gonna overheat the Zard because he's gonna click wide guard again.
How much damage did that heat wave do to Pyroar?
Did like probably 20%, I think. Or not even 20.
Oh, okay.
20 HP.
Okay. I thought it got him down to over half.
Yeah, so so probably out of 9 now.
Oh. Ooh.
I missed it.
Oh, no way.
This is the last turn of Sun, so I'm gonna bring in Venusaur. No, I'm gonna bring in Farigiraf. Because he brings in Grimmsnarl. Yeah, it's gonna double protect.
And he's really worried about your Pyroar there.
Yeah, Pyro is really good into Zard because they can hit harder, especially in Sun. He has Basket Legion too.
Yeah, maybe save the Venusaur for that guy.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like honestly, I should make Pyro go down, honestly. I think Pyro going down is fine. And I can just bring in Farigiraf just to stop priority.
Okay. It's a good move.
Yeah, -2, but that's fine.
Wait, how did you move faster than Charizard there? Is it speed tie?
Well, no, Charizard's on the tailwind, so that's why he was moving faster.
So that just ran out.
Yeah. And I can hit both of his Pokemon. Because if he switches, it won't be beneficial for him. I'm gonna T-ball the Charizard to protect.
Damn, that still did a good chunk. Okay, you got Citrus Berry.
Yeah, Sludge Bomb can kill from here. Yeah, Sludge Bomb definitely kills from here.
I think his Spirit Break does KO from here.
Switching to Torkoal. Yes.
Oh, nice.
And Helping Hand Energy Ball definitely kills Grimmsnarl from here. I mean, not Grimmsnarl, Basky Legion.
I see what you did there. You brought out the sun to make Venusaur faster.
Yeah. Yep, GG's.
But damn, okay. I don't know how you're gonna maneuver around that, but you pulled it off pretty nice.
Well, because their goal is to get Charizard just set up in the, just start sweeping, especially when he brought out Grimmsnarl. There's like nothing you can really do. Like Grimmsnarl can't really hurt Venusaur, so I don't really have to hit him for anything. Like it's best to leave a Pokemon you know that can't do anything to your other Pokemon alone, because Grimmsnarl can't do anything to Torkoal, Pyro, or Venusaur. Like he can hit Spirit Break, but Spirit Break is not gonna really do much to a Poison type. So I can just Helping Hand Energy Ball. Man, all this Pokemon Unite stuff, it's so much having a bad omen for a lot of people.
I saw someone in your YouTube chat talking about that. Tired of seeing that.
Oh no, because they were wondering what Pokemon Unite was, and honestly, the game is fun, but I don't think, especially after this recent announcement of them pulling out the championship series, it's not looking good for the game.
Like, is everyone switching over to Champions?
Well, I don't know. They probably might find another MOBA or probably another game that's not Unite. I mean, people are already kind of skeptical because there's not gonna be Pokemon like Champions Mobile in like the 2027 event or any other events from here in the 2027 season. And like I can understand why, because there's just so many posts where I've seen like people do like little add-ons and stuff like that for the mobile version of Champions. It's like stat calcs, speed calcs. You don't have to switch a tab, like switching your game to calc something on your mobile phone or something like that. And it's like, yeah, maybe this doesn't be needed in official Champions play on mobile. Like, I don't know. It's such a this whole season is so weird for Unite and VGC. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't use that calculator. I don't even know how to use it, to be honest.
I mean, I just use the Nerd of Now calculator and just put in my my team has all the EVs and stuff, and it gives me like, let's say I'm like trying to calc how much damage I do to an Archaludon with my Pyro in the sun. So I just hit my Pyro that I set up, hit the sun button in the calculator and type in Archaludon. The most common set being like bulky stamina lefties, and if sun's up, Heatwave Okos, Archaludon, especially if I beat the Weather War and take out the rain from Pelipper.
What's this calculator you said?
It's the Nerd of Now calculator.
Nerd of Now damage calculator.
Yeah.
Pokemon damage calculator. Okay.
Yeah, it's a very common calculator a lot of people use. Just to calc what they live and what they like, especially survive and stuff, because that's how people can tell like what how much damage let's say how much damage a Rock Slide goes into your Charizard. You can EV it to where it can survive 1. It'd probably be like low yellow and still like reduce some damage to it. But most of the time it'll be like a damage roll, so you'll never get a set number, because it's always variance with Pokemon. But yeah, it's a handy tool. There's a lot of handy stuff for VGC. You can probably look it up on like Victory Road and stuff like that.
I'm messing with it now.
It definitely helps. It definitely helps with calcing what you live and like how confident you are, like clicking stuff into certain Pokemon. So how are you enjoying Champions, by the way?
Oh, I like it. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon TCG Pocket until this game came out. But that game is very luck based, and it's I'm not that good at VGC, but like I could definitely see it takes way more skill to play this than like a card game, like a simple card game.
Yeah,
So
playing VGC is like playing chess. So it's like you have a lot of moves to think of, steps ahead, especially if you're playing a certain archetype like setup or trick room. Hyper offense is like you hit the opponent hard, you go fast, you act quick, and try to KO the whole team in like a short amount of turns. Balance, play around your typings, your matchups, safe switches that make sense, moves that make sense, plays that make sense. Setup, you got to know when to like say for instance when to click Nasty Plot, or when to click Shell Smash or Swords Dance, or when to protect, when not to protect, risky moves like that, or maybe safe plays that might make sense. And then Trick Room is basically like, hey, I want myself to go slower than my opponent so I can just start sweeping.
So I like it in that sense. Like the whole pest aspect is pretty nice. I think the chess aspect is probably like the biggest part, just like reading and hard reading and stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, because
like
no one expected like the whole Zard Rain team to pop up until someone like, oh hey, what if I just put Charizard with Archaludon and Pelipper, and what if I just like, I don't know, just make it work. I mean, hell, no one played Toxapex until like there have been players that popularized Toxapex before, but Wolf Glick made it popular. So the minute Wolf Glick took Toxapex in the top 4, you're seeing everyone use Toxapex nowadays. So
yeah,
the Wolf Glick effect, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. So
like,
what's your Oh, go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask what's your goal in Champions? Are you just trying to reach champion tier, or you just playing, or?
See, I want to get better at VGC, and I want to see, like, actually, grow as a creator, get champion rank, stuff like that. And let's say if I ever get to a point where like I start going to tournaments and stuff like that, if I actually can try to do well, try to play well, just not be the best player, but be a good person that can actually just play the game and know what he's doing.
Okay, so you want to be like Wolf Glick level, basically.
I mean, I'm not gonna say like, I mean, that's honestly, what everyone would strive to be, be as creative as possible. But I can see like anyone can get to the level of like Wolf can get to, or Ray Rizzo, or Marco Fierro, or Joe UX9. Like they can get to, or Cybertron, they can get to these levels, but it's all in how you do it. And I kind of want to take, my way of approaching it while also learning how to just be a better player, and like learning from losses, learning from my wins, knowing when to make the right play, knowing when to switch, knowing when to hit the right opponent. Sometimes I don't have to go for a super effective hit. I just go for the hit that makes sense.
Okay.
And I feel like this is like the best time, because I also heard a streamer by the name of Topo Wopo, and I was just listening in while I was at work, and he was like, this is like the best time to stream or make content for Champions. Is like there's not going to be any like regionals or internationals or anything until Worlds at the end of August. So if you really want to like grow or do stuff with Champions, it's like the best time to do it, because people are going to be wanting to find VGC content. So hell, if people want to do it, just get on it,
Mm-hmm. Wait, what's Worlds?
So Worlds is just like, imagine the Super Bowl or the World Series, but for Pokemon. All the best players that got like invites, work their way to getting the amount of points required to go to this championship. They compete, just to be like the best trainer in the world. And there's like 3 divisions. There's Masters, Seniors, and Juniors. So there'll be 3 tournaments going on, but I think they mostly show the Master side of the tournament. But when the last day comes or something like that, they'll show all 3 levels of tournament play to see who will be the world champion in each division.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, they also have like TCG, they have Pokemon Go, VGC, and until after this season, Pokemon Unite. But I guess after this season's done, it's not gonna be part of the championship series.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make try out some weird teams, like off-meta teams, to see if they work. If they do work, just download the VOD and turn it to an edited video later.
Yeah, that's pretty much like what most people would do when they make content. I mean, most people see that as like lazy content, but it's content that makes sense, like everyone does it.
I mean, if it's off meta and it works, like I feel like that's the interesting stuff.
I mean, honestly, if you can deal with the big 6 and Charizard, Floette, Basculegion, King Gambit, what's the other one? Whimsicott and Basculegion, you pretty much can make it work. Like I wouldn't focus on one team to try to beat. I would focus on like the popular 3 like aspects of a team, like Zard, like Big 6, Zard, Rain, Rain, and like Arcaludon and Swampert. Like if you can find ways to beat those archetypes, your off meta team can work. But I like I want to get better at best of threes instead of like best of one. I feel like best of ones is it's fine, you know, especially you just want to play rank. But I kind of like want to get better at best of threes, like especially when I know I can make a better play or a better like decision in this game. I could probably make up for it in the next game.
Okay.
And speaking of Big Six, this is not really Big Six, but this is just
It's
Incineroar in his
Big Six.
was like they added Incineroar and Sylveon, so this is gonna be a little annoying, but I feel like, I know what I want to do. I'm gonna try Trick Room this time, actually. Well, no, that's there's too many fairy types, honestly. I think going the Sun route is fine. Sun route plus Farigiraf. Like if Sylveon wasn't there, I would actually go the Trick Room route with Scrafty and Mamo. But Sylveon is an annoying Pokemon, especially with you have a Scrafty on the team.
Yeah, definitely. Accidentally outplayed a Sylveon the other day. I had a Tyranitar in, and he clicked Hyper Beam, but I protected. And then I switched out into Incineroar, who had like 5 HP because I was trying to get like a Intimidate parting shot off. And then he ended up Hyper Beaming the Incineroar that I switched into, and then he forfeited.
I mean, because when you make a play like that, it's pretty much a done deal, especially you have nothing to like stop the damage from coming into your Pokemon. I'm gonna go for the safe play and just go Energy Ball to Basket Legion. He definitely goes Rock Tomb. Oh, yeah, Rock Tomb. Oh,
Slide.
Flip Turn.
I was thinking he does Earthquake.
Okay, so
Well, he might
that's
now if he brings in Charizard.
that's definitely Scarf. That is definitely Scarf. Yeah, Rock Slide. Yeah, I think the better play for me was switching into Torkoal to be faster than Scarf Basket Legion. That was definitely the better play. I think it's going to Torkoal and try and put some damage into this Garchomp.
I think he's gonna fake out. I just don't know who he'd fake out.
Pyro, that makes sense. And it says Rock Slide for free. Yeah, I gotta go Protect, because if he does Darkest Lair, it's gonna be bad into my my Farigiraf. I mean, luckily Torkoal's that bulky. Okay. Question is, who do you have in the back?
I feel like, oh, Whimsicott. What the heck? I thought he would bring in Charizard.
That was decent. Tailwind definitely was gonna go off. Yeah, Tailwind Weather Ball is a better play here. Because he might click Encore into my Pyroar. Was that KO? Fuck. Honestly, I'm glad I didn't protect on Stopping Tantrum, because that would have been double power to anybody else. Now he's definitely quick Tailwind. I mean, if he does that, I'll just Trick Room, actually. Oh. Okay.
You didn't get a Tailwind off?
Nah, he didn't get Tailwind off. He switched out into Incineroar.
Oh, that's pretty good for you. Well, maybe not for Venusaur.
Man, I just hate it. I need to see if he hits it to Venusaur first.
Okay, well, down goes Garchomp. Good stuff, good stuff.
Oh my god, that O code. He got a crit too.
Oh.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm working tonight. See you, cold sauce. Let's see. He still has Vascular Lesion.
Yeah, I think this might be GG's. He definitely click. He's definitely clicking Encore into my Venusaur. I gotta get lucky with a Protect or something. Nope.
Ah, didn't work. Damn.
So I click Encore into my
I'm a little bit behind you.
my Venusaur. Yeah, that's GG's. Well, can't win them all. My first play should have definitely been switching into Torkoal and have Venusaur just use Energy Ball on Basket Legion.
You go straight into ranked, or do you warm up with some casual battles a little bit?
Nah, rank is pretty much the warm up I always do for any game, honestly.
Okay.
I mean, I mostly see whenever I done casuals, I mostly see like weird teams that just don't make sense. I mean, it makes sense for them, but it just doesn't make sense, honestly.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like I ran into like a mono electric team, which that in itself was easy for Mamoswine to deal with. See, on a team like this, I could definitely do Scrafty with Mamo. I could definitely try Trick Room with this. Like, even if they have a Venus, like a Sylveon, I gotta hope my Scrafty is still slower. I feel like with this, I should change Scrafty to be like a Brave Nature so it can underspeed Sylveon. But we're gonna see if this works though. See, I don't mind.
I don't really play rematch anymore.
I don't really mind this lead because yes, they have King Gambit, but King Gambit really can't do much. Honestly, I might just fake out King Gambit. And this Ice Shard Aerodactyl. Yeah, okay. Let's Mega Aerodactyl.
Oh no. Ugh.
Like it's intimidated, but like if it hits Rock Slide.
I was thinking he dual wing beats here.
No, he definitely hits Rock Slide.
Oh, okay.
Because he wants to get rid of Mamoswine. Or he Tailwinds.
The heck? Why is your Mamoswine faster than his Aerodactyl?
Oh no, Ice Shard was a priority move, so it went first.
Okay.
So I'm gonna switch into Farig because he might click Sucker Punch and just hit Rock Slide. Yeah, I hit Rock Slide.
Oh, he's not scared of the Mamoswine for some reason. Interesting. Oh.
So he can't Sucker Punch. Yeah, he's gonna hit Protect just so I don't hit Ice Shard. I'm gonna hit Protect just so... Well, no, he's gonna... I'm gonna do something very ballsy. Because he might hit my Farigiraf since he's faster. I'm gonna... He might hit into my Farigiraf since he has +1. And I'm just gonna hit High Horsepower into his King Gambit. He doesn't Protect? Wow. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, so that's funny. Yeah, I got a Trick Room here. Fake out King Gambit. Even in
My bad, I
minus.
was talking to chat. He
No, it's
some
good.
guy I was telling one of my guys to follow you on Twitch side.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Shoot, you know what?
Okay, he's definitely gonna try to flinch. Okay, I get a trick room off at least. So I'm going to definitely Mega Evolve. Since I'm slower, because what can you switch into? Yeah, I'm just gonna Drain Punch into the King Gambit slot. Yo, understand, man. Monty is here. Thanks for the follow.
Yes, sir, that's my guy, Ka, right there.
Yes, sir. Okay, if he doesn't protect on that King Gambit, he's actually pretty brave. Okay, he sucker punched.
He's kind of dumb, actually. It's
You will not believe how many times that happens. You will not unbelieve. Understand? Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. All right, so King Gambit and his Aerodactyl are down now. I think they're still in Tailwind.
well, that makes him super slow then. And you got the Trick Room up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
You're
Okay.
doing good, pretty good.
Charizard and Garchomp. And I run Ice Punch on this team specifically for Garchomp.
Nah, he'll probably be training me, Ka. He's better than me.
Like I have
I can hit Master
another
Ball.
I have another version of this team, but it has Bioplume for like after you sleep powder stuff. And I run Iron Head for Sylveon. But with this team, I run Ice Punch for Garchomp and other flying types.
Yeah, I think that's GG's, bro. I think you got this one.
Well, yeah, because when he Mega Evolved his Aerodactyl, he can't Mega Evolve his Charizard, so it's pretty much GG's there. And see, that's the problem where like with the team I have specifically, there are times I want to bring both Scrafty and Pyroar, but I feel like if I don't play well into the matchup, this is gonna be like, oh man, I just brought a Mega and a non-Mega for no reason. Like I have to Mega Evolve one of them, and it'd be like, do I Mega Evolve Scrafty or do I Mega Evolve Pyroar? Whereas with my opponent's team, he Mega Evolved Aerodactyl, and he couldn't deal with the fact that I got my Trick Room off regardless, and it's like, can't really do much with that.
So basically, you just gotta be patient on figuring out who to Mega Evolve.
Yeah, especially with double Mega teams. Like I've seen a bunch of videos and like a little bit of like tournament play where there are times where you don't want to Mega Evolve your Pokemon. Like, because for instance, my so Aerodactyl and Pyroar both share this ability of Unnerve. And what Unnerve does, yo, Secret Cold Sauce, thanks for the follow. Yo, welcome on in. So Unnerve, what that ability does is if it prevents your opponent Pokemon from eating a berry. So let's say this Ceruledge right here has the Cobra Berry. So Cobra Berry prevents the opponent Pokemon from doing a lot of damage with a Dark type move into Ceruledge. If I have Pyroar with Unnerve and I don't Mega Evolve it and I put it beside Mega Scrafty is gonna like basically OHKO Cerulege because it can't eat the Cobra Berry.
My bad. So you were talking about like Unnerve?
Yeah, so Unnerve basically prevents your opponent from like eating berries and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say this Sinistra has Aka Berry, which prevents which lowers the damage from a super effective fire attack.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I don't Mega Evolve Pyroar and it's against a Sinistra with Aka Berry. I essentially can Oko the Sinistra, hopefully, with a Heat Wave or an Overheat because it can't eat the Aka Berry. Or if it has Cassette Berry, which lowers the damage from a super effective Ghost attack, I cannot Mega Evolve this. And let's say I have a Cerulege. I hit Shadow Sneak into Sinistra, and it doesn't lower the damage of Shadow Sneak.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's usually what the Aerodactyls have.
Yeah, like most of the time, most Aerodactyls, like there was a play that I've seen a YouTuber by the name of Scrawl VGC. He showcased a move or a move in a tournament where both the opponents, they laid Aerodactyl King Gambit. They both have Aerodactyl King Gambit lead. Player 1 Mega Evolves his King Gambit, while player 2 doesn't. The best thing about this was both the opponents had low kick on their King Gambits. Player 2 hit Tailwind to make his King Gambit go faster, while player 1 hit Rock Slide and basically flinched the opponent's King Gambit. So where player 2 couldn't do low kick into King Gambit and basically knock it out because they had a Chople Berry, and that would have been an Oko. But player 1 hit low kick into his opponent's King Gambit and basically knocked his King Gambit out. That was like the best play that never happened because of a flinch.
And then the Unnerve probably stopped that one berry from fighting moves, right?
Yeah, but since he got flinched, he couldn't hit low kick into his opponent's King Gambit.
Right.
So Pokemon is it's a game of variance, and I feel like because I feel like a lot of players experience this. You get flinched more from Rock Slide than any other move in the game. Like I hit
like a 30% chance.
I've hit a flinch on Dark Pulse, and Dark Pulse has a 20% chance to flinch. I got in a flinch on Dark Pulse, but I feel like every time I hit Rock Slide, I don't get flinches. But the minute I get hit with a Rock Slide, it's 100%.
Okay.
Like 30% is such a lie. But all in all, I do like this game, and I know people weren't really banging with the game when it first came out because not a lot of items, not a lot of Pokemon people wanted to have. Because before Champions came out, I've seen people go on this showdown server to where they were playing with Pokemon they thought were coming in the game, and people were playing with Mega Kangaskhan, like legendaries and stuff like that, like Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Salamence, Mega Metagross, and like this was all before we knew what moves were going to be on Pokemon, what Pokemon going to be in the game. People were expecting basically the heavy hitters to be out day one, and that kind of would have killed the game. Like imagine you're just picking up champions. You have no Pokemon. You're getting Pokemon from the recruit option, and you see your opponent come up with a Mega Salamence, a Tapu Koko, an Ogerpon. Like they have all these, or Shifu, they have all these Pokemon. You're just stuck with a Jolteon, a Flapple, a Hydrapple, a Simipour, or a Simisage, or a Simisear. And it's like, yo, where's my Pokemon at? Why don't I have what these Pokemon have? So I like how fair it is for people to have teams, and not everyone could just like. I mean, obviously, people are gonna have to get ZA to get Floette because Floette is like Xerneas plus Fluttermane, like yeah, let's just make Floette just an amalgamation of Fairy Aura and have Fluttermane stats.
Nate the homie's asking, what about frozen stats? He was like, thanks for the flinch stats with the rock slide and dark pulse. He was like, what about frozen stats with ice beam?
So I think actually, what is the chance of freeze on? I never actually looked at the freeze chance. I know moves like I know Ice Punch has like 20, is it 20%? A 10% chance of freezing a target. So Ice Punch moves like Ice Punch has like a 10%. Moves like Blizzard have a 10% chance, but it never misses snow. What you call it?
And then Ice Beam. How much is that?
They don't. Ninetales does not get Ice Beam is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Where's my loading? My loading with Ice Beam.
Yeah, shiny one. Oh, you have two shiny
10%.
ones.
So a 10% chance of freezing with Ice Beam. So most moves have like a 10% chance. I know. Let's see, because she gets all the elemental punches. Where's Fire Punch? Fire Punch has a 10% chance. Thunder Punch has a 10% chance of paralyzing. Most moves have like a 10% chance of inflicting a status, while most moves have like a flinch chance or a poison chance. It's like 20 or 30. Like take Sneasler for instance. Sneasler with Poison Jab is like a 30% chance. With Dire Claw, it's a 30% chance of either poison, paralysis, or sleep. So it's not really a 30% chance for all three. It's more like a 10% chance or lower for any of these effects to happen. And then you can increase the poison chance of Poison Jab with Poison Touch, which is another 30% chance to inflict poison. So it's basically like a, I don't want to say 60, but I'm going to say 60 just for the sake of an example, because there might be some other math and stuff with that.
Okay.
But like so Poison Touch, any physical move, like close combat or even Fake Out, can inflict a poison chance on your opponent.
Okay, yeah. I don't normally run the Poison Touch one. I usually run the normal Unburdened one.
Yeah, the Unburdened one, because I feel like Poison Touch is like seeing more use, because if the person like knows you have Unburdened Sneasler, especially in like an open team sheet tournament setting, they're gonna try to play around it by not having like an Intimidate user like lead, because you can like, let's say with this team right here, I have basically a Incineroar, which is basically the same as like having a Scrafty. If I see someone have like Unburdened Sneasler, even if they have like Garchomp, Basculegion, King Gambit, and a Sneasler, I want to try, or even on my loading, I want to try not to lead my Intimidate user and try to lead someone that can deal with the Pokemon that basically like, oh, hey, intimidate me. I want to get a speed boost or something like that. But then
that makes sense.
Even with Unburdened, you can have like a ghost type like Ceruledge or Basculegion or even Rage Powder Sinistra, because they're going to want to click close combat to lower their stats and basically like, hey, I want to get a free boost. Switching a ghost type and like, oh, so I just wasted my turn.
I think Incineroar would be fine under a Trick Room team in the Unburdened Sneasler.
Oh yeah. Incineroar can work. The only thing with Incineroar is you have to worry about like opposing like slower ground types like Golurk. Well, Golurk not really, because even though it has like Unseen Fist, and I've done the calc for a specific Incineroar, where if you intimidate the Golurk, Headlong Rush basically doesn't OHKO Incineroar after one intimidate, which is kind of crazy. And Golurk has like a sky high attack stat.
You seen the team that so basically I'm not good at making teams in this game, so like my sister and people in the Discord like help me build teams.
I mean,
just play.
That's also a good way to like learn how to team build. Like, you know, have people like help you like build teams and stuff. What I usually take, so let's say for instance, let me just clear this out. Oh, I'm trying to, there we go. Let's say this is like regulation MA, and I'm trying to build a team around. Okay, perfect example. Lopunny. When the game first started, I wanted to use Lopunny because Lopunny has 3 things.
The fastest fake out.
It's the fastest fake out in the game. Scrappy fake out into ghost types is broken. And I can hit ghost types like Sableye and Basket Legion with fighting type attacks. And Scrappy, I can't get intimidated. So that's also a bigger plus. I mean, granted, I have to Mega Evolve to get the ability, but you know, it works. And the one thing I worry about the most with this team was basically like fairy types. And when I built this team, I was like, what Pokemon could be good into fairy types like Floette, Sylveon, Whimsicott? I came to the conclusion of Sneasler at first, but with Sneasler, Sneasler and Lopunny share the same like basically like identity where they're fast, frail fighting types with fake out, but Sneasler can't hit ghost types. Lopunny can. So if I really want to capitalize on helping Lopunny, I'm like, okay, what can I use to help against Sneasler and help against opposing fairy types? So I came with the approach of Aegislash. And I added Aegislash to the team. I'm like, okay, cool. Fire types are a problem. Fire types like Incineroar with Intimidate and Charizard. Even though it has Solar Beam, Charizard still has a problem with it because it wants to click Heat Wave. Mm-hmm. So when I look at this, I'm like, okay, cool. What can I bring to deal with Intimidate and to deal with Charizard, especially if Sun is not up? Milotic. So I bring Milotic. I'm like, cool. It gets Scald, Icy Wind to lower speed, and Recover to heal up damage. Not bad. Mm-hmm. Now the other problem is, okay, cool. How do I deal with opposing dragon types? Like Garchomp. Garchomp is very common. How do I deal with Mons like Aerodactyl? Yeah, I have water, but it can switch into Garchomp. So how can I deal with both? Where it's like, oh, cool. Icy Wind, I do a lot of damage, but what can I do to go? And I was like, oh, wait. Lopunny gets Ice Punch, but in order to like capitalize off the damage, I'm like, okay, cool. I can deal with water types like Milotic. I can deal with King Gambit very well. I can deal with Mons like Garchomp well with this one Pokemon. Serena. Because Serena gets Low Kick for King Gambit, Power Whip for bulky water types like Milotic, Blastoise, even Swampert now, and Triple Axle. While it is 90 accuracy and it lowers accuracy every subsequent hit, is good into Garchomp. And this, when I built this Serena, to live a Dire Claw from Sneasler, and my Triple Axle, even put me in half health, my Citrus Berry will give me basically up to like 75% health.
And you put Triple Axle on it.
Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, cool. Physical attackers, how do I deal with them? Like Sneasler, where I can chain to like lower their attack, or Aegislash when it was running rampant with Poltergeist. I basically put Incineroar because it's just the best Pokemon in the game, and like, why would I not put Incineroar on the team like this? I have Fire Water Grass with Incineroar, Serena, and Milotic, so I can switch into like their weaknesses respectively. I can cycle in with Intimidate or Attack Lowering with Parting Shot and Intimidate, Flare Blitz for consistent damage, Throat Chop to hit like Farigirafs, or even Taunt to stop the Farigiraf from clicking Trick Room. Albeit they started running Mental Herb, it was still good. I have another Fake Out. Instead of just leading Lopunny, I can lead Incineroar. Boom, I can Fake Out into any constant threat. And then to round it all off, I'm like, okay, I need speed. Aegislash doesn't really need speed because it wants to go after another opponent. But I have mons like Lopunny, I have Serena, Milotic. What mon could I add to where I can just reliably get speed up? At first, Whimsicott was the suggestion. But that's another grass type, that's another poison weakness, there's Sneasler food right there. Charizard eats that for breakfast. Cool. So that is with the Aerodactyl. Unnerved basically stops eating berries. It's fast, it's base 130 speed, it's faster than Charizard, faster than Sneasler. You get Tailwind, you get reliable damage into both Sneasler and Zard because they were the most common threats in Regulation MA. And this is basically the team I came up with. I basically just look at, what I do is I look at the top 40 mons, and like, let's say like it's like week 3 in the season. Like, I go to battle data, look at the Pokemon that are like very common. Like I look at, basically I look at, let's say M4 for example. I look at all the top 40 mons that are like running everywhere. And I just make a list of all the top 40 Pokemon. And whatever Pokemon I want to build around, I basically was like, okay, cool. How does it match up into all 40 of these Pokemon? I basically make like a matchup chart. Or just write down, oh, hey, I can deal with Garchomp. Let's say it's Scrafty. I can deal with Garchomp with Ice Punch, Drain Punch. Can't deal with Zard. It's going to be tough. Throat Chopping Sinistra, Throat Chopping Basky Legion, Whimsicott, kind of tough. Throat Chopping Farigiraf, Sylveon, I might as well just keel over and just, you know, Sneasler. Fighting type. Can't really do much with it, but I can intimidate it. Same with Aerodactyl. This mon's annoying. I don't know why they gave so much love to this mon. Arcaludon, little tough, but I can get health back from Drain Punch. Pelipper, Venusaur, list goes on. And I basically take all the mons, see what I can do well into, and I start adding Pokemon that can deal with like my threats. So like fairy types suck when you're playing Mega Scrafty. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just add like some fire types, because fire resists fairy. Fire's good into fairy. Why not? Then I added Venusaur. Poison's good into Sylveon and Floette. Grass is good into Basky Legion, Swampert. Earth Power is good into Incineroar and Arcaludon and King Gambit. Farigiraf shots priority. Mamoswine, good damage into Garchomp, King Gambit, and Zard, and Incineroar. Oblivious, you can't get intimidated, so your attack doesn't drop unless it clicks Parting Shot or something. Mamoswine is very good. Like, Mamoswine is very good. It's going to be kind of hard because if you're running a Jolly Nature, you're not really going to be killing stuff reliably. It's going to be like on a roll. But if you're like Adamant, you're guaranteed to get the KO on a lot of things. And then, you know, Torkoal hasn't changed. It's just an Eruption bot with Weather Ball and Helping Hand. So that's how I go into team building. Like, team building, it's a skill that it takes a lot of practice. Like, it's always advised from like top players to, like, you know, if you see a team you like from like a player that shares the Poke Paste or they share the team, like, use the team and see if you like it. You can change little things here and there, make it fit how you want to play it. You know, you basically learn. Like, I know a lot of players will probably like, man, I want to know how to beat Zard Y Slop, like the big six. Just play the big six, see what his weaknesses are, and then try to build a team that can deal with those said weaknesses while also fixing up your, like, you know, how you play into it. Like, it's always advised to, like, you know, try a team out from another, like, top player or something like that. Like, I know people like to meme, like, oh, someone's using a Wolfie team. Oh, he definitely gonna try to do the same thing he did in the video. But if Wolfie makes a team and he shares it, and you want to learn why he thinks the stuff he thinks, you know, just try to use it and see, oh, this makes sense why he put this move here, or he put this stat spread into this Pokemon right here. It just makes sense.
And then he's also really good too, like at
predicting
stuff.
Well,
so,
yeah.
Like I don't think the normal person's gonna be doing his level of prediction.
I don't think anyone would have thought to put Toxapex in a team until he did it. Like, hell, people started using his Mega Steelix team after he got second in a regional, and I'm like, Wolf Glick can get it. I don't think anyone else can play Mega Steelix.
Yeah, for real.
You probably can see me play Mega Ardino, but like Mega Steelix, you lost me. Like, and that's just yeah.
What do you think of this team that my sister made that I'm gonna try out? I played a little bit of it. I'm sharing the screen in Discord. So yeah, so it's like Mega Scizor, Mega Raichu Y, Lycanroc with Focus Sash, Accelerock, Rock Slide, Taunt, Whimsicott, Energy Ball Whimsicott instead of Encore Whimsicott for like Mega Swampert teams, King Gambit, Milotic with Hypnosis and Coil and Muddy Water, and then King Gambit with Expert Belt for low kick, basically.
I think you're fine now running low kick. I think you're fine now running extra belt. You can run like Black Glasses, but I would probably run Kowtow because that move never misses. Like, Kowtow is very good with King Gambit. And if you get like an attack boost with Black Glasses, you're basically you're putting a lot of damage into a lot of things. Fairy Feather, you would have to build Whimsicott very bulky. You could probably build it bulky and it will still work. But I feel like you can just run like Moonblast and Encore, because Encore is very annoying, especially if they don't have a way to deal with it, like the Regaraf, like basically stopping it. Raichu Y, that's kind of like the set everyone runs on Raichu Y. Lycanroc, like I've never really seen a lot of Lycanrocs, but I feel like you always want Excel Rock and Protect. Taunt is very good at stopping annoying setup options like Shell Smash or Nasty Plot. And Excel Rock is a good priority. Scizor with Bullet Punch to Wing Beat. I feel like you can get away with running Swords Dance. No, you probably get away with running like Bug Bite, because Bug Bite actually does a crazy amount, especially if your opponent has like a Citrus Berry. You basically can heal off their Citrus Berry by eating it.
That's right. I think I did see that before.
I feel like you could run Pelipper instead of Whimsicott, because Scizor definitely wants to benefit from like rain, since like Charizard's everywhere. Oh, but it's like a singles or doubles?
This is doubles.
Oh, okay, yeah. I probably will run Pelipper over Whimsicott just for the rain support. Because Scizor and rain, like, you basically mitigate its only weakness in fire, and it can't really do much if you can't like deal with it. Or Sableye, because Sableye can get Rain Dance. And you can just set up Rain Dance and they switch into Pelipper or something. Yo, Miyabi, how's it going? But yeah,
Nah, it's not bulky at all. The Whimsicott.
yeah, I would probably make, because going speedy King Gambit, I would probably put Sash on that. You probably want your King Gambit to be bulky. Milotic is fine. Raichu. You probably could run, because I got this Raichu team from the world's finalist, Michael. He goes by Mike Elder Best on Twitch, but this is a team I was basically running with. It's basically his version of the team that he took in the tournament, got top 8 with.
Ooh, Cerulege.
Yeah, so Cerulege and Incineroar are very good into like Zard Y stuff, like Zard Y, Garchomp, opposing Incineroar. Like it's very good into like Zard Y Sun teams, because Charizard can't hit Cerulege or Incineroar very super effective damage. And if you, let's say you let your opponent leaves Charizard, Garchomp, you fake out the Garchomp, hit bulk up on Cerulege, and you start going to town.
Okay.
But he made his Raichu very bulky and speedy enough to outspeed Sneasler. Like outspeeding Sneasler was like the important part, because Sneasler's max speed is 189, whereas Mega Raichu is like 190 with this speed stat. And you don't really need a lot of special attack with Raichu. Why? Because it has a 160 base special attack stat. Zap Cannon is doing a lot. Focus Blast is doing a lot. Like it's bulky enough to live like a Sucker Punch from a King Gambit, or even like I think a Heat Wave from a Charizard Y, even in the sun. Then you got Milotic where this Milotic spread is kind of nuts. Because like it's bulky enough on the physical side, it's also bulky enough on the special side. And you just put like 2 speed to outspeed like, I guess, opposing like Ceruleges or opposing like other Milotics. Like it's he had a Floette. Yo, Nate the homie, thanks for the follow.
That's the homie right there.
What you call it? So he had a Floette in place of Mawile. Floette was like speedy. He had a modest Floette, but he was losing in other mirrors to like opposing Floettes. So he put a Mawile in place to deal with like Floette leads, and I guess to deal very well into Venusaur, like Mega Venusaur specifically, because they tend to run like Sludge Bomb and like, I mean, they might run Earth Power or they might run like Giga Drain or Leech Seed. So it's very good into dealing with that. Plus it's bulky enough to like probably live. I think it might live at Earth Power. I didn't really count that honestly, but Mawile is basically there to deal with other fairy types. And Play Rough from one Swords Dance does a lot, even to a Farigiraf. Like this team is very setup heavy with Mawile or Floette if you still have it, Cerulege and Milotic. The only thing is with after one coil, your hypnosis is 80%, so you might still miss it, but after one coil, your Muddy Waters are basically hitting all the time.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. So the only thing I'm thinking about if I take out Whimsicott on this team for Pelipper is like I don't really have a Garchomp counter. Or a dragon counter. Like I got Scizor that can resist dragons, but nothing really else.
Well, Milotic could do like neutral damage into Garchomp. Raichu with like, let's say you're going against a Dragonite, Zap Cannon does neutral damage into it. That Archelodon, however, you do a lot of damage with Focus Blast. and then you have low kick with King Gambit. This makes me wish sometimes I wish Raichu got Moonblast just for the shits and giggles. Yo, like, or I wish it got Sing, because Sing, no guard Sing is honestly more annoying than Spore.
Oh yeah, that'd be broken.
Like if you want to run a fairy type, I would say get Sylveon in place of Whimsicott and then put Sash Pelipper on this team. You probably still get the same effect, because you have a way to deal with the Cineroar with King Gambit and Milotic. Scizor does a lot of damage into fairy types and mods like Farigiraf and mods like Sableye with, if you run like a bug move on it, or even with Dual Wingbeat with Technician, which is kind of crazy.
So take out Lycanroc and Whimsicott for Pelipper and
I can see Sylveon and Pelipper doing better on this.
And then if I take out, okay, so Pelipper and I could give that a shot.
Because you have a way to deal with Zard Y, and then if Zard Y does get up Sun, Pelipper has like Weather Ball, to where, let's say you're going against a King Gambit, it will be Weather Ball Fire, that's the funny thing with the Pelipper Zard team. They both have Weather Ball and can deal with opposing Pokemon with just clicking Weather Ball if they get up Rain or they get up Sun, which is kind of crazy. Hey, it took a few minutes of my best friend on the stage. They were divorced. Whose prostitute husband following two teenage son. Oh wow, that's a lot. Card limits. Holy. Hope it all works out. Hope it goes good though. Hey, hope your friend gets better.
I'm guessing give Pelipper Focus Sash.
Yeah, you can either give it Focus Sash or build it bulky, to where it has like a Citrus Berry. But I feel like Sash is the way to go, because like you can make it live certain hits, it's fast, and a lot of Farigirafs are running Thunderbolt, which kind of OHKOs Pelipper. So it's kind of good to have.
And then we'll give Sylveon Fairy Feather.
Yeah, Fairy Feather is like good.
And then how's the stats on Sylveon? Is this okay? Or should I change this up?
Because I know most Sylveons go for like the max HP, max special attack, 2 speed, and that 2 speed like outspeeds Incineroar. Funny enough, because if it's not fast Incineroar, it's gonna be like 81 speed with no speed investment. So like 2 speed kind of outspeeds Incineroar.
Man, no wonder their freaking Sylveons are so bulky. They always have max HP.
Like some will even go for like the second bump in like mods. They will go for like that second EV bump, where, because you know how like you're building the stats and you see like, oh, what's this little red mark when I'm training my Pokemon? That's basically like the EV bump if you're like doing it to like a plus, like a positive nature. Let's say for instance let's say I take Metagross. Metagross, if you see that little red mark right here, it basically is like an EV bump, to where, oh, so instead of being like, let's say I take it to like 170, here's like 174. With that little bump, it will go up by 2.
Okay.
And that little 2 will make a big difference, so you have to put a lot. And so like the second one be like to where it goes like 185 to 187. It's all with like an atom in nature. And then I go here for like the third EV bump, and it's 198. So I'm not wasting EVs. So I just go to like the bump where it's like, oh, instead of 196, it's 198.
Okay.
So like with Sylveon, my Sylveon that I have for like the specific like 15 I have. 30 is like the EV bump I have because like go from 174, 176. I can put, because this is like a Trick Room Sylveon, but I can still like outspeed other Sylveons in Trick Room. It's bulking up to where it's like I put enough defenses here to like have certain poison attacks or like physical attacks in general, and then like 5 to make it like rounded up.
Okay.
And if you're ever wondering why a lot of Farigirafs be surviving a lot, because this mon's stats are very, very bulky. Like Farigiraf is like a very bulky Pokemon, and it's kind of annoying to where you don't even need to run a lot of defense nor special defense. This HP stat is crazy.
Okay, that makes sense.
And a lot of people don't do this, but let's say you're putting Citrus Berry on a Farigiraf. You basically want a number that's divisible by 4. If your number is divisible by 4, you basically don't waste extra healing. Let's say I put it to like, instead of 224, it's 226. 226 will give me 50.5. So that 0.5 is like being wasted because Pokemon, they don't round up, they round down. So I just go to 224 and put the rest into defenses, and then put up to like enough, like I put the bulk where I wanted to be comfortable where I live certain things, and I just put the rest in the special attack.
Okay.
And like let's say Rillaboom is in the game. Rillaboom with Grassy Surge. Grassy Surge is like leftovers to where you basically want a number divisible by 16. So like let's say for instance Rillaboom has like an HP stat of like 192. You're basically getting like an optimized EV like health regeneration. And if you're using leftovers and grassy terrain, you're basically getting a lot of health back. But it's going to be all consistent numbers, not just like decimals.
Okay.
And then if you,
yeah,
it's a lot.
Oh, my bad. Yeah,
it's a lot.
Yeah, I get some of the stuff. I'm learning. Like I'm able to hit Master Ball, but I definitely don't have everything down yet.
Yo, Mega Meganium, how's it going? Wet Bread, thanks for the follow. Yeah, there's a lot with Pokemon. Like you don't have to learn it all in one go. I would say the basics to basically learn in Pokemon are type matchups for one, because
yeah,
it's very surprising when a lot of people, like I know, it's like, oh, you know type matchups. Oh, you're not like knowing type matchups is like should be like the bread and butter type of thing.
That's a given. You should know that when playing.
And I feel like the second thing is learning what abilities do. Like you can figure out what Drought does, or Rain Dance, or Drizzle, or T-Tar with Sandstream. It brings up the weathers. But Mons like Farigiraf, Serena, you basically have to know, oh, their abilities block priority moves. Mm-hmm. And just like with that match you saw with someone quickly Sucker Punch into a Farigiraf, it's like, yeah, that's not gonna work. Like, and the only thing that can stop Farigiraf is basically a mod with Mold Breaker like Tinkaton. Because Tinkaton has Mold Breaker. Mold Breaker, it says breaks the mold, but Mold Breaker basically like, oh yeah, your abilities don't work on me.
Yeah. So that's something I had to learn about Tinkaton and its Mold Breaker when I first started playing this game.
Yeah, Pelipper is a nice partner with Mega Meganium. I just wish Mega Meganium got more. Like I wish it got Moonblast. Like Dazzling Gleam is cool, but I wish it got Moonblast.
All right, we went down to get in some matches now a little bit.
Yeah, sure, I can play because yeah, I can play for a bit.
All right, you go ahead and do some matches, and then I'll do a couple matches.
Gotcha. Probably do a couple more before I head out. You know, gotta get ready for work and shit.
Oh, you work nights?
Nah. I work during the day, but I gotta get up in the morning.
Oh, gotcha.
But I don't really I can go off 5 or 6 hours of sleep and be good for the whole day. I'm pretty much either editing or going on Showdown, just testing teams or just watching anime.
What animes you be watching?
It's a lot. I'm watching oh my god. I forgot to get it's this anime about daemons. It's this very new anime. Like Daemon at Night or something like that. I'm reading Dandadan, One Piece, Sakamoto Days, and Gachi Akata right now.
Oh, sick. I like that. I like those last two you just said.
Yeah, no, Gachi Akata is sick.
Yeah, that first episode when the anime was nuts.
Yeah, no, that anime is sick, honestly.
I need to finish the season. I'm on the last couple of episodes.
Yeah, this is very heavy physical. I can lead, but I got to be careful of Meowscarada and Sarah-Ledge. Rigarath, and I do need Torkoal. Even though they have a Sarah-Ledge, I do need Torkoal for this.
Okay, yeah. This one's tricky. I can't figure out who's the right set for you either.
Because funny enough, Raichu is not the craziest thing to deal with, but it's Sarah-Ledge, because Sarah-Ledge is just so okay. I gotta hope this Ninetales does not have Moonblast, because that's gonna be the annoying part. And then what the bad thing is, Meowscarada has Flower Trick, so it's definitely gonna it's always gonna crit no matter what.
Right. And the Scrafty's not even fast. So
yeah, no, it's very slow, yeah. It's not going to, because it might set up Aurora Veil, but he switches out anyway. It goes to Gallade.
Why Gallade? Oh, for your Mamoswine.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that was a decent turn for you. Ah, you protected.
And then here, he's gonna switch. I know he's gonna switch for probably. He might have Sarah-Ledge in the back, so I'm gonna hit Weather Ball into his Gallade.
Okay. What
He's gonna switch out Ninetales.
Ball Eruption.
Yeah, so he brings in Sarah-Ledge. I'm basically saving. I'm saving Mamoswine and or Scrafty for Sarah-Ledge. I live another Sacred Sword, so I should be fine. I can set up Trick Room next turn because he can't do Shadow Sneak because Armor Tail. But I live a Bitter Blade and I live a Sacred Sword. Yo, what's going on, Knowledge? You know about the King's Rock? Nah, he's not, because he wants to get rid of Fergarath to get rid of
Trick Room.
skill swap. Okay.
Oh, what the? Bro, that is such a specific idea that he came up with.
Actually, I can do this. I can switch in Scrafty. And I can just do a double switch into this.
Okay.
The Intimidate would lower the damage of Sacred Sword and Sarah Ledge.
And then you get fake out pressure too. Well, at least on one mon.
Yeah.
I did way too much.
Yep. But it's fine. Because I want to keep. Also, I can switch into Torkoal to mitigate the damage from Bitter Blade. And just go for a high horsepower into Gallade, honestly. Like, I go Gallade. Well, no, because he might have Shadow Sneak. But it might not do enough. So I'm gonna go into Torkoal and just go high horsepower into Gallade.
Sacred Sword ignores stat changes.
I'm faster than both. I did not think it was faster than both. I'm not gonna lie to you, did not think it was faster than both. I was going with the pretense that he was gonna click Shadow Sneak, but that didn't work out. Now I basically want to take attention away from my switching and just get a Trick Room off. No, Sacred Sword ignores stat changes, but it doesn't ignore the user's stat changes. Like it will ignore if I did like Iron Defense, but doesn't ignore like Intimidate. Shadow Claw. Oh, he did trick. He did Trick Room. That's smart. That's the annoying part about this is that it's gonna be an uphill battle. That's for sure.
You think he predicted you were gonna use Trick Room and then just did it first?
Oh, 100%. Because the bad part about using Farigiraf is that they know you want a Trick Room, because if you Trick Room at a certain point, it basically wins you the game.
Right.
Man, I just gotta go for this play right here. He switches out Gallade. Brings in the Oscarado. He might do Bitter Blade into... Hopefully it's a Farigiraf. Nope, he doesn't. It's crafty. Like the worst part about when I was looking at team preview is I definitely could not do anything to Sarah Ledge. Like Sarah Ledge was the most important piece to this, and I just couldn't do anything to it because he would have hit. He definitely would have hit some crazy stuff with it, but this is probably GG's at this point.
Not sure what we could do here.
He's definitely gonna double into. He's gonna double into Rigorab, hopefully, because that Meowscarada might have been Sash, but he doesn't have Sash HP anymore. And Sarah Ledge, I mean, he probably might have Shadow. He might have Shadow Claw into our Torkoal. I mean, it's pretty much over, but we're just gonna see what he does.
Okay. You might need to set up a day for people to battle you. Specific day. You got
yeah.
Mega, and they're asking to battle you.
Usually I don't really do viewer battles. I try to like just climb, honestly. Or if I'm trying to prepare for a tournament, I just do like tournament prep or something. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I just need to find like specific times to do it.
Yeah, because in Pokemon TCG Pocket, people are always asking me to battle. I'm like, I'm gonna set up a specific day for you guys to battle me.
See, the thing with TCG Pocket, rank is kind of like, oh man, everyone's running the same like 5-3 decks. Like I don't know what deck I left off when I stopped playing, but I was basically using Suicune with I think it was not Greninja, it was Suicune with I forgot that broken. No, it was I think it was like Evolution, because I think it was Vaporeon because of its ability or something. But that ability was kind of crazy on. It was either Vaporeon or it was like not the ES Greninja. I mean, it was a mix of ES Greninja and like regular Greninja. Because regular Greninja's ability on that card was kind of crazy, honestly.
Yeah, this season rank just dropped last night, so like I already hit Master Ball in there, but like the ranked meta is pretty diverse this time around.
I kind of wait until like a weekend where I see like, oh, what teams are being, what cards are being run, and I just be like, oh, I could probably use this if I have the cards for it.
Let's see, Mega Delphox or Mega Blastoise team. He'll probably bring the Blastoise, right?
He probably
Once
leads.
he sees all them fires on your team.
He probably leads Blastoise Sneasler. He definitely leads Blastoise Sneasler. But I can actually get away. I can actually get away with running Pyroar. Like I can get away with running Sun into this. Or maybe not Pyroar Sun, but just Pyroar and bring like for Rigoraph. Cause let's say he fakes out Sneasler. No, because I actually do need a. No, wait. Yeah, I can do this. Because if he brings Blastoise, he might bring Sinistcha, and Sinistcha's gonna be there for Trick Room. Honestly, I can get away with running this.
I was thinking he brings King Gambit for your Farigiraf.
Oh no, see, Mega Meganium, it'll always be like Weather Ball Fire because of his ability Mega Soul. Mega Soul basically like, I have Sun even though Sun is not out. Oh, he brought Pyroar.
Oh, you got Solar Beam on Pyroar. That's a smart idea.
See, I was gonna run either Solar Beam or Scorching Sands. I wish this mod had Earth Power because it had Earth Power in ZA.
Well, I'm assuming he brought the Mega Delphox instead of the Blastoise.
Yeah, Mega Delphox, and then probably hit Nasty Plot to set up. Yeah. Mega Soul is a crazy ability. I just wish Mega Beginning was like a little bit better. We got to work. Okay. So he might click Fake Out and Nasty Plot, or he might just say, hey, Fake Out a Heat Wave. Oh, he didn't hit Heat Wave.
Damn, you're faster.
Yeah, because this Delphox is probably Modest. Parting Shot, okay.
Most Delphox I run into are super fast. I was like shocked how fast one was one time.
Yeah, see, with this team, I do run Timid, and Timid basically outspeeds like Sneasler, I think not Mega Aerodactyl, but base Aerodactyl. I might have to go, even though I'm like, I have, if I bring in Torkoal,
you just give him a boost.
Yeah.
What the heck? Oh,
yeah.
He's trying to be annoying with that Incineroar.
Yeah. Even at -1, I did like a lot. That was a crit. Nice, we avoid that.
W's.
I think I protect and just bring in Torkoal. Cause I know he's gonna hit Parting Shot.
Oh, okay. Get some fire boost.
That, or he might hit Throat Chop into Farigiraf. But if he wants to get in like Sinistra to basically heal up Delphox. Yeah, +2 Delphox is a lot of damage. Let me see. Pyroar -1.
Counter, Intimidate, and Party Shot. You have a Mega Phalanx with the ability to find it. Interesting.
Yeah. It's a very annoying team.
Melodic with competitive could also help that out.
Yep, it is Helping Hand Delphox. This is gonna be fun.
Ah, sheesh. Not bad damage on the Delphox.
Yeah.
Oh, W's. Oh. What's up, Bendy? How you doing, bro? You just gonna sludge bomb the Delphox?
Yeah, but I feel like he knows that. There's nothing stopping him from clicking like Heat Wave, honestly. So what I could do, I could protect, and he might switch into Sinister to heal up Delphox.
Yeah, good call.
But I don't know if it's gonna be Akaberry. And that's if he is Psychic, honestly. If he is Psychic, it'd be crazy. Yeah, there's this. Like, this lead right here is good. The lead I have is good into, like, Blastoise. If I didn't win Scrafty into this, Scrafty would be good into Delphox and Incineroar. Yeah, there's this. I think this match might be a little over.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Man, I could get a poison off and see how that goes. Yeah, I have the Venusaur, right? I just don't really use Mega Venusaur, honestly. Ah, I didn't get the dodge.
A little too late.
Yeah. When it's the thing about this setup team is when it gets set up, it's kind of hard to take down Delphox, and it really is good with like being next to Sinister and stuff like that. I'd probably use Mega Venusaur if I build like a Mega Venusaur team. I'm not opposed to using it. I just know it's gonna be I have to build a very specific team with it, like Rain next to like Archaludon and maybe Grimmsnarl with it too. There's a lot of pieces I just don't really have at the moment. But yeah, that's just Champions in a nutshell, you know. Yeah, it was pretty fun, you know, basically learning more about Champions. It's different teaching someone new things about Pokemon or just Champions in general. Like I'm down to help people learn how to play Pokemon, because Pokemon, especially VGC, is very fun. Like I've been playing VGC ever since like X and Y, so it's been very fun just learning about VGC and honestly just playing it. Like I love VGC. I don't hate singles. I just find doubles more fun and more. I like thinking. Like I like thinking and like using my brain for certain things and stuff like that. Plus, I was kind of a big fan of chess as a kid, so I definitely do like playing like VGC and stuff like that. Like doubles is fun. I really like doubles. And actually, when I look at content creators like Wolf, Cybertron, Joe, and other VGC players like play doubles, it's honestly fun to learn. But funnily enough, my introduction, so to speak, into VGC was Shady Penguin. You know, shout out to Shady Penguin. I was watching his VGC series where he was playing Sun and Moon. And I was like, oh, this is fun. Let me try this. Cause he had a Tapu Koko Ninetales team. And I was like, oh, that's pretty fun. I'm gonna try to see where it goes. I'm trying to become a content creator, but I'm in trouble doing the first video. Honestly, this is like the first bit of advice that I've heard from other creators, stuff like that. I would just upload it, you know, I would just take a video, you know, play some battles, give play-by-play, the commentary of what you're doing, and I would just upload it, you know, see where it goes. You know, if you see like a funny moment, like funny enough, because I was gonna make a video with this clip right here, where, okay, so quick rundown of this battle right here. There was a Sylveon in the right slot, and it's a process right here. My Scrafty was full health. I fake out Sylveon and Frost assists me with a Blizzard, so I get down to 82 health. So I'm thinking, okay, the smart play is to fake out Sylveon because he's not going to protect, and I have Frost Ice right here. So the Aurora Veil's gone. I have one option but to hit Throat Chop, but I got to live the Blizzard, and Blizzard did more than half. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to basically get KO'd by a Blizzard. This is what happens. So Blizzard goes into me, and I'm thinking, okay, I basically get KO'd by a Blizzard. Yeah, the game said no. You basically live. And I lived on one. And I'm like, mind you, this was early in the morning before I went to work. And I popped off so hard, I almost fell out my chair. And I just hit Throat Chop into Frostlines. So you can take fun, like, let's say you have a moment, you could take a moment where you have a cool play, or for instance, where is it? I know I have the clip somewhere. Where is the clip at? Oh, this clip right here. So my Sneasler is at 24 health. I have 4 Pokemon, my opponent has 3. I'm thinking, oh wait, he's gonna hit Quick Attack on his Sylveon. So what if I do this? What if I switch in Incineroar and lower the damage of Quick Attack, and I live on like 1%? And basically me switching Incineroar, I lower the attack of both Garchomp and Sylveon. Does Quick Attack, I go from 24 to 2. That only happens because I lowered Sylveon's attack. So I live on 2 and I hit back with a Poison Jab. You could take little moments, like, you can screenshot little moments like that and make like a TikTok, an Instagram reel, a YouTube short, or even post it on all 3, or even like Twitter, and like just take little moments like that, make like a funny title, maybe put some like funny edits here and there, like not a lot, but like enough to make the video like, oh wow, this was a crazy moment, and just upload it. Like, I feel like the best step if you want to do content is just upload it and see where it goes. Like, you'll find people to watch your stuff. You'll find basically, you know, your audience that basically likes your content. Or you could take let's say you take a funny moment like this. Oh no, like this. So synopsis. My opponent's about to do a very, very, very funny play with Goldingo, and it's not going to work. Mind you, he's thinking, he's selecting his play. I Mega Evolve and click Throat Chop into his Goldingo. But this is what happens. He clicks Helping Hand for his Goldingo, but I think people forget that Goldingo is immune to status moves that includes Helping Hand from his teammate. So Helping Hand doesn't work on Goldingo. He basically was trying to Helping Hand Make It Rain to basically Oko my Sneasler, but that didn't work. Mind you, I laughed at that moment and I almost lost focus because I'm like, dude, abilities had to be read. Like there's a lot of moments where it's like, oh man, I have a lot of funny moments. Let me just upload it and see where it goes. Like this is a funny moment right here. No, I get you. So synopsis of this play. People when the season started for MB were like, oh crap, I can just use Whimsicott and click Charm into my Staraptor to raise his attack. The Staraptor player protected because they didn't want to take a Zap Cannon. But this person forgot you can't click his move onto a mon that protected. And basically lost his Whimsicott. And that kind of lost him the game. Like there's so many funny moments where you can just like, oh, let me just upload this because like it'll be a funny moment to have. Like let's say I delete the clip. I have the clip on YouTube where it's like, oh crap, this is a funny moment. Like I would just say the first step is just to take that step and just upload, content. It's honestly a perfect time to stream or just make content of the game since there's like nothing really happening until Worlds in August. So my advice to people who want to make content of Champions or even just upload or stream, I would say this is the best time to do it because people want to watch VGC. Not right now. I don't have more time now because I gotta get ready to go to sleep and shower and all that stuff. But if I have time, I guess Friday, because I'm gonna stream for longer on Friday. Oh, but I don't know about Friday because Friday or Saturday because my girlfriend's birthday is coming up in the weekend. And I'm trying to do something with her. So if not, maybe Friday evening if I still stream. So if Friday evening, I'll probably could do a battle or two. Just if I want to take a break from ranked that one day or just to have fun, I'll probably just do that. But I think it was a fun learning stream. Honestly, it's very different because I'm used to tutoring and helping people learn about stuff like that. So it wouldn't matter to me. I see every like potential opponent as like a learning experience, just like for me. Cause like we can either get better or we can just like learn from each other, But I'm gonna call it here. Shout outs to, Squall, for popping in. If you can, if y'all heard them, shout outs to Squall for popping in. Shout outs to everyone that came for Squall stream. And thanks for the chill vibes. And I'm glad I can help people like, learn the game. Because I do love BGC. BGC is fun. I like Pokemon. Pokemon is fun, all that. But I appreciate everyone for coming out. Thanks thank you for the vibes. Thank you for like chilling and just, you know, hearing me yap and ramble about Pokemon, because I actually do like VGC and stuff like that. But I appreciate y'all so much. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for chapping in, being in, double, you know, W for everybody. So I'm gonna call it here. Stay blessed. Y'all be easy. Stay safe. Don't do nothing crazy. You know, just have fun with life. You know, just have fun, do good, and good things will come to you. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Much love to all y'all, and yeah, peace.